Elon announced his top Twitter priorities, and payments is one of them. You don't want to miss this one, especially if you're a Doge fan. Welcome back, I'm Josh. This channel tracks the progress of Elon's Doge integrated super app, which begins with Twitter. Elon's top Twitter priorities are verifying users, improving video and search, compensating creators, adding payments and financial services, which is really awesome. We'll also cover some updates on trust and content moderation. And we'll work in that order, but you can skip around if you want. I think it's all exciting. These updates come from two primary sources, a recent Twitter employee meeting and a Twitter Spaces call linked in the description. The major reason for the move to $8 a month verification is it cuts spam and provides additional revenue. Elon says the company sinks if they don't spool up subscriptions, especially heading into a recession, which he thinks could last a year or two. It also raises the cost of bot and troll activity, somewhere between $1,000 to $10,000. You're less likely to do stuff that gets you suspended if you're paying $8 a month. Now for state actors who can afford to create millions of spam bot accounts, Elon says yes, but they can't create millions of phones and credit cards, which are required for verification. Twitter will give content priority to verified users so that spam and bot activity from unverified users is below the fold, as it were, akin to the second page of Google search results. That's pretty clever. He says Twitter will actively pursue deception and impersonation and suspend these accounts, at least temporarily. The official badge for public figures and such special people is gone because it creates a two-class system. Everyone is important on Twitter, and Elon wants 80% of the world on Twitter. Video enhancements are on the way. He's not bringing back Vine in its old form, but working to make video more prominent on Twitter. He says verified users can download 10 minutes of high-def video, then 42 minutes, and eventually several hours as they fix the back end. Elon also wants to compensate these content creators so they can pay their bills. He wants rates equal to or greater than YouTube's. This brings subscribers to Twitter and reduces the traffic Twitter sends to YouTube, which is substantial. He says Spaces should also evolve and has the potential to be great. He wants to fix search to make it more relevant. For example, he typed Jack to find Dorsey, but his account wasn't the top result, which it should have been. He had to type @Jack to find him, and that shouldn't have been the case. No more details on search improvement though. Let's do the trust and content updates and then save the best payment stuff for last. Community Notes, formerly known as Birdwatch, is also a priority. This exists now, but it's being enhanced to improve the accuracy of content. He compares this to the first page of Google search results, which is generally vetted for accuracy, and he encourages people to check it out. Community notes show up on certain tweets to add context, and they're rated by contributors from multiple perspectives. Only notes that are widely helpful across all groups appear on tweets. So check it out. Elon wants the Content Moderation Board to represent diverse viewpoints, of course, but he says it's an advisory council, not a command council. They may weigh in on suspensions, but the buck stops with me, he said, because he's ultimately responsible. I like this a lot. I hope it means he won't get bullied by anti-free speech activist groups that want to disenfranchise political dissidents. He also says that the Community Notes feature that we just talked about will obviate a lot of the need for current content policies. Elon says there's a difference between freedom of speech and freedom of reach. We should be tolerant of views we don't agree with, but that doesn't mean we have to amplify them. Twitter will do its best and adjust course if not working. Regarding so-called hate speech, my educated guess is he's taking the free market approach, allowing what's legal in your jurisdiction. Again, making verified user content more prominent partially addresses this issue, and verified users are less likely to violate service terms if they're paying $8 a month. For advertisers worried that some bad or ugly tweet may appear next to their advertisement, Elon's going to ensure that doesn't happen. He wants to improve advertisements to make them relevant to what you want when you want it. Pretty cool. Elon makes the simple but important point that if people like Twitter, they will use it. If Twitter does a good job with content moderation and free speech, Twitter will see high growth in users and advertisers. The proof's in the pudding. Let's talk about payments and Dogecoin. Elon says there's a transformative opportunity in payments. There's not a lot of difference between sending a private message and sending a payment, he says. So he wants to use Twitter's direct messaging tech stack for payments, enabling people on Twitter to be able to send money anywhere in the world instantly and in real time. So the push for verified users not only improves content and kills spam and bots, but being payment verified allows you to send money to other Twitter users. He lays out his vision here. It starts with pre-populating these accounts with, say, $10 that users can send anywhere in the system. Then they can attach a bank account to get money out of Twitter. Awesome. Next, he wants to offer money market accounts with extremely high yield, encouraging people to move even more of their money into Twitter. Then you add debit cards for backwards compatibility, since not everybody will accept Twitter, at least immediately, and even checks for people that still need those. He also wants users who view advertisements to be able to buy stuff they see in the ads with one click. This is the super bank vision we mentioned in a previous video, and it's very exciting. One employee asked about loans, and Elon said, if you want to provide a comprehensive service to people, then you can't be missing key elements, so yes. So what do we make of Elon's recent Doge to the moon statement? Here are Elon's exact words on Dogecoin from a Twitter Spaces video.
Doge to the moon.
No fucking way. No way. No way.
Oh my god.
Where the fuck are
Here we
you,
go.
man? I hear a lot of background noise from you.
I mean, I think so. So, don't bet the farm on Doge, but, I'm working hard on the Doge front.
Now, given that he also said on the same call that they're not building a crypto wallet anytime soon, I would interpret his Doge comment to mean he's assisting Doge developers in increasing the efficiency of the network in preparation for making Doge a currency for Earth. He's already mentioned he's helping the Doge team, but the details are unclear, and honestly, it's a bit challenging to piece all this together. So on one hand, Twitter crypto wallet development is indefinitely paused, and it also looks like protecting free speech by putting tweets on the blockchain is not possible. Yet on the other hand, he's working hard on the Doge front. And it's a Twitter priority to launch payment verification, so you can at least send money to Twitter users. So what do you think's going on with Dogecoin? Leave your comment below. Also, for you Doge fans who really don't follow the Twitter and Super App thing, remember that the better Twitter is, the better your Doge investment. So every Twitter enhancement enhances your portfolio. Thanks for watching. See you next time.